In today's matchup, we have Kong 2017 versus Godzilla -1. I know I haven't done a versus video in a while, but recently I saw the Godzilla -1 movie, and as you know, I loved it. The Godzilla was amazing. I'm about to see it another time. What would be some good matchups for this new Godzilla? I was thinking a monster that's very close in size and would be an awesome matchup to see is Kong 2017. They're really close in size, and I just thought this would be an amazing matchup. And let's get right into this. I'm going to be breaking this matchup down in regards to the size, speed, agility, durability, the best weapon, the best feat, and deadliness of these two creatures. And let's just start right out with the size. We're breaking this down on 7 different points, like I just said. I will edge each one out to one of these monsters. There'll be 7 points total. Whoever has more points by the end of this matchup wins the matchup. But let's get right into it. The first item is size. And the final form of this Godzilla is standing at 50 meters tall, 164 feet, while the Kong 2017 is standing right around 100 feet tall, but I have to give that point to Godzilla -1. He is taller by about 64 feet. Now, the second item is speed, which I would definitely give to Kong. Kong is shown to be able to run extremely fast over long periods of time and is clearly faster. Godzilla is not known for his speed in most incarnations. He is definitely very slow and not known for his speed for sure. So Kong would get that point there. The next item is agility, which he would also get. I would have to edge that out to Kong because you see him able to jump from mountain to mountain, showing extremely good agility in many scenes fighting the skull crawlers. So Kong would get that point there as well. So now it is 2-1 Kong. The next item is durability, which no doubt goes to Godzilla. We saw Kong able to get scraped up by a helicopter blade. We saw him able to get damaged by the napalm from the humans, and Godzilla is able to take tanks, missiles, bombs, shots from the battleship, and is able to regenerate. Takes an explosion in the mouth and still is able to regenerate and be perfectly fine. So durability obviously goes to Godzilla. So now it is 2-2. Now the next item is the best weapon, obviously the atomic breath. It's not even close. This is the most deadly atomic breath that we've ever seen from Godzilla possibly. It takes a very long time to prepare, but once it actually unleashes the wrath, it is unbelievable, so deadly. There's no doubt if this hit Kong, it would probably be game over. But even with the battle axe, it'd be a closer conversation, but this is no battle axe with this Kong. So Godzilla definitely takes the point for best weapon, and now he is up 3-2. Now the best feat is a very close one because Godzilla has a lot of really insane scenes in Godzilla -1. Taking down the battleship, the ability to regenerate. But I do have to edge this one out to Kong because I think his ability to take down the multiple skull crawlers at the same time and also be able to take down the big one at the end of the movie, taking down real living, breathing creatures is very impressive, and I have to slightly edge that out to Kong. He gets the best feat, and now it is 3-3 in the point total. The last item in this matchup is deadliness, and as you probably can imagine, I gotta give this to Godzilla. The atomic breath alone is just too insanely deadly. Is able to decimate an entire city. Is just like an absolute atomic bomb going off. Gotta give deadliness to Godzilla. And that would give Godzilla 4 points to 3 in this matchup. And that would sum up who I think will win this matchup. Now let's break this down. Overall, but this would not be an easy matchup. How I think this matchup would go down, I think Kong would dominate this fight. Because Godzilla's atomic breath, while deadly, is not easy to use. He needs time to regenerate. It takes a long time for him to do the atomic breath again. So if he doesn't hit that first time, it's going to be a little while. He's still going to be able to scrap it out. He's still going to be able to battle. But Kong is going to dominate this fight. Assuming he doesn't get hit by the atomic breath, he's still going to dominate this fight. He will still have the after effects of the atomic breath, but I don't think that will phase him at all. Here's where the issue lies for Kong. He's going to have to get off a lot of damage really fast. Is he able to damage this Godzilla enough to be able to kill him? I just don't think so. Without a battle axe, I don't see it being possible. So unfortunately, even though Kong would dominate this fight for a lot of it, and it would look like he's gonna win, you know the regeneration from Godzilla will be too much. Kong cannot deliver enough damage to actually take him down. And I think eventually, in the end, Godzilla will eventually get the atomic breath off and be able to hit Kong at some point, and that will be game over for Kong. So unfortunately, even though Kong has the speed and agility and would dominate most of this fight, Godzilla would eventually win. He has too much. The regeneration is too much. And I have to give Godzilla the win in this fight. But as always, make sure you let me know down below who you think will win in this matchup. And who should Godzilla face next in the next versus video. Make sure you let me know down below. And thanks for watching.